Hey guys, welcome back to the Audaciously Me podcast. I am your host, Ashley D. Today's subject is talking about confidence. I feel like since I've been doing this 30-day challenge, my confidence has boosted. It has boosted. So before I get started, let me go ahead and give you guys my handles before we jump into the episode, and I'll let you know what all I did this past week to boost my confidence a little bit and also do better in some of the areas that I felt as if I was failing. So, to keep up with the updates or just anything that I have going on with this podcast, my IG and my Facebook for the podcast is audaciously underscore me underscore. And my personal Facebook is Ashley L. Dumas. You can also follow me on Twitter if you like. That is Ashley underscore no banks underscore. Sorry, my kids are in the background. Jesus, they just don't care. So let me take a quick break and get them settled down, and we're going to dive right into the episode. Okay, ladies and gents, now that I have those kids settled, so today's topic is about boosting your self-confidence, right? So today I have a guest joining me on this topic. She has been a longtime friend of mine. We recently reconnected, so I'm going to let her introduce herself.
Hey y'all, this your girl Yolanda. I am the owner of So Lovely Extensions. You can follow me on IG and Facebook. It's So Lovely. That's SEWLOVELY Extension. And you guys come and check me out. I also have bundles, closures, frontals, wigs, all that jazzy stuff, and just come and like my page, follow me, show me some love, you guys. What else? I have 3 kids. I have 2 boys and a girl. One of them 7, one of them is 3, one of them is 2, and I have a husband. That's it, and I'm so excited to be on this podcast with my great friend Ashley.
Woo, 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 woo. Okay, so listen, y'all. Her husband is my cousin, and that's the funny thing. So we introduced each other as friends, but it's like us getting out of saying that we're pretty much cousins now. If you look at it, so yeah, it's like we met in high school on the dance team. We were joined at the hip then, and as we grew older, we kind of separated, but it was never no bad energy, no bad blood. And as we come back together, it's like friends. Yeah. And now it's kind of like we got to start calling each other cousins, boo. Yeah. So yeah, we're cousins, friends, whatever, all of that good stuff. So I asked her to join me on this episode of Building Self-Confidence because this is what this is what motivated her to get into the hair selling business, because a lot of us, especially ladies, we love our hair to look good. Like if our hair is not good, we're not good. So this motivated her to sell good quality hair, so ladies can feel good about themselves whenever they're about to go on a date, on a trip, wherever. You can be sitting in the house. Sometimes I throw a wig on just to sit around the house and take pictures. That's just me though. I don't really go nowhere, but that's what I do.
Makes you feel good.
It does. So, well, before we jump all the way into the message, I know I talked to you guys last week about the 30-day challenge, and I said that I was going to work on making time for like mostly self-care and making time for myself. I did that. I posted some pictures here and there. I made time to actually sit down and do my hair. Like, my natural hair is not terrible if I sit down and do it. But most days it's like, whatever, wet it, brush it back, put it in a puff. Like now it's in a puff. I haven't done anything else to it. But I actually sat down one day and I was like, you know what? We're gonna attack this hair. We're gonna get it to where we don't have to wear it in a puff all the time. Let's wear it down today. My only problem is My hair is so thick and coarse, and it eats up all oils and other products that I put in it, and it looks so dry. And then I start looking like this old woman walking around with my hair all over my head. So that's why I barely do it. And that's another reason why my girl Yolanda sells this hair to make us look good. Okay?
Make you feel good about yourself.
Okay, so make sure y'all get into that. Like, get into it.
You won't be disappointed. I swear
you won't. You will not.
Good quality.
You will not. Now, since I made time for that, I'm going to have to make some time next week to go get my hair braided back down because I can't braid my hair. Get it braided down, put the wig back on, and look good again. Okay. So, this upcoming week, I'm going to be working on getting organized again and being more social. I'm the type of person that will shy away from conversation simply because I feel like the person that I'm talking to is carrying this aura about themselves that makes me feel like we don't have anything in common. Because I'm not going to say I'm ratchet, but we all got a little ratchet in us. But I'm more so of like, I don't care what I say type of person, but I'm going to care if it hurts somebody's feelings. But if you really need to hear it, I'm going to tell you anyway. It's like a lot of people don't relate to that. So yeah, I just choose to shut the hell up. But I'm also really shy, and in some ways you can tell, in some ways you can't. Like if you put me in front of a group of people and be like, just talk. What am I supposed to say to these people? Yeah. Like what? I can crack a few jokes here and there, but I don't know if they're gonna be feeling that. I don't know.
That's how I am too. Like I would not. I'll be so shy. I won't say nothing. Like, no, you say something. But you know, you got to build your confidence up and just shoot your best shot and get over that fear.
Okay, cause hey, I'm goofy now. And get up there, and then they'll be like, something wrong with this girl. This girl retarded. Like, get her off the stage. Like, get her away from the mic. But if you don't give me anything to talk about, I don't know. It's hard for me. Like I was talking to Yolanda, what day was that? Thursday or Tuesday? One of those days last week. And I was like, this is my auntie. Shout out Cynthia Williams. Whoop, whoop. I said, she and I, we act similar. But she's more vocal than I am and very much so social. Like she could get up and go to a table full of people that she's never spoken to and be like, hey, how you doing? Look, we was just over there talking and, you know, this, and that, and blah, blah, this, you know, this and that. She'll jump right on in the conversation with her. Me, on the other hand, I'm like, hey, look, you don't know me, but can I talk to you for a second? Yeah, okay. And then I'll sit up there and I'm like, look, and I always have this smile on my face because I don't know what to say. Like she'll just go up to him and just start a whole conversation. She'd have made a whole new friend. Me, I hope I said that right. I hope I didn't leave on bad terms with this person. I don't know. Right. Yeah. It's like that awkwardness. And then I'm like, no, I'm not gonna say nothing. Because I do have a tendency of staying away from saying stuff in order to not offend anybody or make anybody upset. But then I'm very bold at the same time. So I don't know. It's like that confidence is there, but it's not there. Yeah.
It's all about that confidence.
Okay. Like I could walk in a room right now, the way I look now, I'd be like, I don't want to be in here. But baby, let my hair and makeup be done. I'm like, y'all better come on. Fixing to walk in here, nose in the air. I might switch. Keep up. I might put on some heels if I feel like it. If my knee ain't hurt. Yeah. So I don't know. Like, have you ever been in a spot to where you knew at one point you were very confident and then now it's like, I'm not confident anymore. Where did it go? Have you ever been in that situation?
Have I ever been in a...
Like at one point in your life, you were super confident.
Well, I was super confident. confident when I didn't have any kids and my body was
that's all of us.
and yeah, I was up there. I was confident. But now it's like, well, not right now, but back then, like when I had all my kids, it was like an issue with me that I was not confident because of my weight, because of how the way I felt about myself. And like to the point like me and my kids would take pictures and everything, and like I was like, oh my gosh, look at me, why I look like that, why my face like that, I need to suck my stomach in, what's going on, we're not gonna post that. Like for real, like I did not like taking pictures. But like now it's like I gained this confidence back, and doing something about it. I'm losing weight. I'm not having any more kids. Okay. So I'm losing this weight, and I'm exercising, but I got to, be strict on my food wise. But I'm coming a long way, and I mean, at this point in life, I'm like, just accept me for who I am. But then again, I still want to lose weight because I want to do that, because that'll make you feel good, and that'll make me, feel good in my clothes. Right. So yeah.
I think we all go through that right there, because I'm real. I used to post full body pictures all the time. Okay, when I was going hard in the gym.
Just straight headshots now.
Okay, that's it. That's all you finna get, baby. Look, if you see a full body picture of me now on social media, they old. They are real old. What? I'm not gonna say real old. Some of them just a few months old. The rest of them old. It's like a lot of people don't get that. Like some people like, oh, look at my mom bod, baby. That is nice. Very you sure nice. You don't exercise?
Ooh. Because what I need to do to get to that.
Okay, and y'all, we exercise together through the weeks too. We do. She the only reason why I probably keep going, because I probably would have been stopped.
You are too, because I'm going to stop probably within the 2 weeks.
Okay. I sit up here and act like I'm in charge. Like, come on, keep going, keep going. Shoot. She's my exercise partner. I'm like, I got to do it. I got to do it. Yep. You know what? She wants to. She's serious. I got to be serious.
Motivate one another.
Okay. So, with that being said, we all hit a spot where we're not very confident within ourselves. And it's certain aspects. It don't necessarily have to be about looks. Mm-hmm. Some people get, they're, what am I trying to say here? Some people, they get to a point in their life where they know that they're doing really well with career, future stuff. And it's like, okay. And then something hits you and then you lose confidence in it. And you're like, you know what? I feel like I want to give up. Like this recently happened to me. Like this whole podcasting thing. Like I'm not a person that's like all up to talk to people. It took a lot for me to sit down and share certain things about my life in order to get them out. I pretty much wanted to get them out so everybody can get a feel for who I was and follow my journey of how I've came a long way from defeating a whole bunch of stuff. So I want to say a couple weeks ago, it's like I'm the type of person that wants to see everybody doing well, but sometimes I get a little discouraged because I feel like, okay, maybe I should be up there too. Then I have to realize, hey, everybody has their time. It may not be my time. And it's like I have to tell myself that, because I swear, I wanted to give up. I wanted to be like, you know what? I'm not going to do this. And I feel like the only reason why I really wanted to give up is because I wasn't able to put the time in that I need to put in, because my kids, like I say, everybody, y'all hear this every episode. My kids have a YouTube. That is something that they want to do. They've been wanting to do for years. And when I finally sat down and put it up, it was like a spare of the moment thing. Like after Christmas, like, hey, y'all want to do a YouTube video? Yes! and like that excitement on their faces, I can't let that stuff fail. So it's like I'm juggling two things at once. And it's like I can't put too much into this and then I'm gonna forget about this. And then if I put too much into this, I'm gonna forget about this. But at the same time, I'm 29 years old. Yes, I do believe in still following my dreams and getting my stuff up off the floor, but I cannot let them kids down.
Right.
I won't be able to sleep at night. I don't feel like my life would be right. And the way my kids' mouth is set up, they're going to let me know that, Mom, you said that you was going to let us have YouTube. You ain't recording no videos. You ain't did this. They going to get me right. So it's like I took the time to come up with that 30-day challenge to simply challenge myself and hopefully get other people involved to challenge themselves in areas where they feel like they're failing. Because I felt like I was failing like with my podcast. I'm not sharing it as much. Wait, I'm not sharing the YouTube stuff as much neither. I need to, get on that. But it's like, I realized, okay, if I share it, what is that doing if I'm not socializing with people? Because a lot of people, they know me from my past. And I could just be blowing smoke on these episodes like, come on now, we know the real Ashley. When that probably was never really the real Ashley then anyway. I was just hiding a bunch of stuff and suppressing a lot. So it's like I need to get out there and socialize with people, be more involved with things that they're doing. And, just I have 1,500 Facebook friends. I probably talk to 3 or 4. And that's not including family. And it's like, okay, I need to talk to family too also because you want family on your side.
Yeah.
All right. I also need to get out here and talk to other people that I don't know. But how in the heck do I do that if I'm shy? I don't know what to talk about. I don't know what to say. And then I get in my head like a lot of people don't think like me. And then I just shut down. I'm like, I'm just going to shut up because they don't want to hear what I got to say.
Yeah. And that shouldn't be that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because everybody is different. And I mean, what may work for them may not work for nobody else. And what you saying or what you want to say or what you want to state might be might can't even get it out. will blame somebody else day or be like,
right.
oh, okay, I'm in this same predicament. Like, I mean, you never know. And that's how with me. Like, I'm not very social, but if I know you, you know me. I'ma talk and I'ma laugh and everything else. But when it comes down to like talking in front of folks, and I'm just very quiet to a certain extent. But like with me, I'm very like shy a little bit. Like I did my first live on Facebook when I was promoting my hair. Like I was so like I'm not gonna do it. I don't know what to say. who gonna look? Who gonna come in? Who gonna interact with me or whatever? But you just have to push yourself out there. If you really want to do something, don't be scared. Just go ahead and do it.
Right. It's like, I don't know. It's just that part of me that I'm not so confident about. Everything else is coming about, though.
Yeah, you just have to build your way up and just practice. Like, I didn't think I can do this. When you invited me, I was like, when you text me, I'm like, dang it. Well, I'm not going to let her down. I'm just going to, just practice. I was up in there reciting everything. Like, I got to get this. I got to, build my confidence up. And now, look at me now.
Okay, shining, speaking. Oh. Okay.
So, I mean, hey, y'all, we only got one life.
Okay, and like being honest, this is still a struggle for me to get up here and like speak about certain areas about myself. Because some people, you'll look at me and like, oh, ain't nothing wrong with Ashley. Yeah. And then, like Franklin told me, a couple weeks ago, you don't give yourself enough credit.
Yeah.
I couldn't say nothing. I was stuck. It's like I wanted to have an excuse for it, but I was stuck. I was like, okay, you're right.
You can't say anything.
So like, the one thing that my best friend tells me is like, speak kindly to yourself.
Yeah.
So it's like I try to say all these nice things to myself, and it never hurts to hear from somebody else too. That's what make you feel real good.
Really good.
But it's like saying it to myself is the hardest part. Oh, it's so hard. Like, girl, ain't nothing wrong with you. Like, I feel like my face is deformed now since I had my accident. Because I know the scars are there. Like, you could barely see them, but I could tell, like, the difference that it made from my eyes up to my hairline. I could tell. And it's like, I don't look at myself the same no more. And then that's why I choose to wear more makeup now when I'm taking pictures. Like, if you go back and look at my past pictures, they're like, no filter, no makeup, me. But now, if I'm not going to have a filter, I'm going to put on some makeup. If I ain't got no makeup, I'm going to put on a filter. And then my skin ain't even anymore. It's like I'm light right up in here in between my eyes, on my nose, and just a little piece of my lip, but everywhere else dark. Yeah. That's what I struggle with.
Yeah, but you always have to think positive. And they say you can be your own enemy.
Mm-hmm. I am.
You just have to just learn to love yourself. I mean, you can take away this social media and everything. Just be by yourself and just love yourself and spend some time with yourself and just love yourself and think positive. If you got to write down a little note or something, saying positive stuff or like things you done did, you done accomplished, write it down so
Right.
you can read it when you feeling down. Read it so you can, okay, I've accomplished that, okay. It gets you, rounded up and want to do some more and be like,
Right.
okay, like you hungry for some more, and that's what we need to do.
I have gotten a lipstick. One of my favorite lipsticks is Heroin by MAC. I don't buy MAC no more. They Trump supporters. But I got it and I wrote on my mirror like different stuff that people have said about me that was mean, and like certain stuff that I think about myself that's mean. And then I wrote out positive stuff beside it, and it's like every morning I would have to get up and see that, and that kind of what got me out of the slump that I was in. But it's like I got away from it once I came out of that slump. So you're right. I need to sit down, write down all the things that I've accomplished, write down stuff that I like about myself still. Yeah. It's like I still battle with my confidence, and it's not as bad as it was. So that's probably why I don't really pay attention to it. But I could tell that it takes over from me being the greatest that I could be.
Right.
Because I know it's in me. Yeah. I have dreams about it.
Don't nobody else know it's in you but yourself.
Okay.
You have to believe in yourself. You have to just believe in yourself.
It's me practicing what I preach. Yeah. I tell people that all the time, but I have to come back home and practice it.
Nobody gonna believe in yourself but you until they see, okay, she's doing this. Okay, so she really, on her stuff.
And that's sad, though. That's real sad that you have to go to great lengths to get people to believe in you.
Yeah.
It's sad, but hey, it's the God honest truth. Like if you have something to show for it, that's the only time people are gonna believe it. That's sad.
And get all this negative out of your life.
Mm-hmm.
If that means that you need to rearrange your circle or something else, just do it.
Oh,
you don't need the negative. Talking down. No, I don't think you should do that. I mean, it's okay to voice your opinion, but don't. What I'm trying to say.
Don't go too far with it. A lot of people like to tell you that.
Yeah, just let them see it for themselves. I mean, if they do good, and let them do it. I mean, if that's what they want to do, then let them do it. Cause I be like, okay, girl, That's what you want to do? Okay, so you got this, you got that. I try to help you.
Okay.
I want to see you grow.
You tell me this something you want to do, baby, do it. Shoot.
Yeah.
You got my support.
Yeah. And I know I was kind of like discouraged when with my hair business. Um, somebody I don't know. It was somebody on IG. I was promoting a sale, and they commented on my post talking about you can get that from Amazon way cheaper.
But the quality may not be good.
Yeah.
The hair might shed every time you comb it.
But keep in mind, like this is I guess she was glad because she had like braids on her page. 3 little pictures. And but we tearing each other down instead of trying to build each other up and try to say, okay, well, give us a few pointers or whatever. Like people are scared to like even like give us advice on like our business because they think that we gonna outshine them. I mean, it's a lot of money out here to be made. So I mean, it's no need to like bash anyone or anything. I mean, y'all, it's money out here to be made.
Right. Like that stuff could tear your confidence up too, and like yourself, and like for you example, like you're selling good quality hair. Because I know you ain't gonna just put nothing in just some in somebody's hair just to put some money in your pocket because you wear your own hair, and that speaks volumes. That speaks volumes.
I like good quality. When I what is it? When I have different vendors and I check them out and I do good tests and everything else, I want the quality as well as I want for y'all. Like I won't try to cheap y'all and try to just get your money and so I can just make a sale. No, I want y'all to feel pretty just like I want to feel pretty, and then I want to have this hair in my head, have this hair forever. Like you can put it back in your hair and it still, you wash it, still be
okay. Hey.
Don't disappoint the slave.
Okay. And like that's another thing. Like I like when I meet people that could be really, really honest with me. Like shout out to Jay at Hard No Parking Podcast. Hey, that's my dude. The episode about mental. What did I do? Lord have mercy, my mind went blank. About childhood traumas and mental illness and stuff. It wasn't my best episode. The audio sucked. Like we had a great message and great stories behind it. It's just the audio sucked. And he came to me and he let me know. He was like, "You're gonna be mad at me." I'm like, "No, I won't. Tell me. Look, I need to hear. If it's gonna make me better, tell me."
Take criticism.
Tell me.
There's a lot of people that don't like criticism, but it helps you so much. It helps you so much.
Like that I support him. I was supporting him before then because he was really honest from the day I met him, and I liked it. Like, be honest with me, tell me exactly how you feel. Like when I leave stuff in my podcast, I'm like, reach out to me, talk to me, tell me what you think. I really mean it. Like if you have something bad to say about it, just make sure it's just not hateful to where I feel like you just picking. Just reach out to me and tell me. Anything can help me improve. Yeah, like when I said when I feel like when people reach out to me and they tell me stuff to help me, I don't take it the wrong way. Like I was doing some research on Google, as you saw, and it was some stuff that I feel like could help me. It's just a few. It's not everything that can help me, but it's like a few things that can help me stay on the right track. Like one of them is saying no is not a negative thing. Sometimes it's real easy for me to say no, and then most of the time I be like, I can't say no because if it was me that needed that, they'll do it for me. Like no matter what it is. But I had to realize most of the time my time is not their time and their time is not my time. So
Right.
it's like when they're free, I may not be free.
Mhm.
And like I said in the Motivating Self podcast, don't be everywhere somebody wants you to be because you have your own appointment somewhere else.
Right.
That's why I need to sit down and practice what I preach. Because I get that and I preach that, but sometimes it's hard for me to live that.
Yeah.
And another one was, it's okay to make some me time. I have to do that. If I don't, I'm gonna get stressed out and I'm gonna go crazy. I might snap on the first person that's in my face and not even know why. And that's why I preach to you all the time. Look, take you some time for yourself because you do not want to break down. Because woo, when you break down, Jesus, everybody gonna be like, nah, what did we do to her? And it could be some stuff that they did 6 months ago. Like, look, I've been holding on to this. Now you fixing to catch it. Like, take that me time. And the other part that I've always said that I'm okay with this and I wanted to move forward with it, like dealing with my family issues and everything and all the issues that I had going on. I felt like nobody accepted me. And I had to get to the point where I accept myself. So me, I accept myself for who I am, whether it's good or bad. Like all the good stuff that come with me, I accept it. All the bad stuff, I accept it. I'm really good at doing it. And of course, y'all know who my favorite rapper is. If you don't by now, it's Kevin Gates. He helped me with that. Like this man did some stuff. Like when he raps, it's not just
him just talking.
Yeah, him just talking like the other rappers. It's like he's telling y'all a story about himself. From like just watching him start off in the rap game and up to now, like I see the growth. I love it. I feel like that was me at one point. No, I ain't murdered nobody though. I done been damn near close, but I ain't murdered nobody though. But it's like, that growth, it helped me get to where I am now. So accepting me for all that I am, good or bad, I like that. And it's like some family members, I still have to be like, look, I know what I did in the past. You can either grow with me or you can stay back here, but you're not going to make me feel bad about it because I know what I did, Okay. Another thing is, why would I think this way about myself? Okay. A lot of people say it just to be hateful. Like, we had this talk about one of my exes one time when we were out walking and about that situation. Yeah, the mother of his child didn't have anything nice to say about me. And I ain't do nothing to her. She said a lot of stuff. And it's like, after hearing it so much and then repeating it to other people and being like, why this, why that, I started to believe it. And like even now, I started to believe it. Like that's the one thing that got me in the gym and made me start exercising because it's like, I didn't look bad at all then. Like I had that hourglass figure, that Coke bottle shape, big old booty, tiny waist, decent sized boobs, cute face. But after you hear somebody tear you down so much, you start to believe it. Then I started looking in the mirror, baby, this ain't thick, this fat. I'm big as hell. Because I'm used to being a stick, like real skinny, barely having clothes to fit. My pockets clapping together in the back because I ain't got no dupe, like that.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. But you can't let that get to you. How it's easy to say than it's done, but you just can't let them get to you. You just have that self-confidence, like, I don't know what she's talking about. I'm this and this and that, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't let people get next to you.
And I did that, and like I didn't know that it would stick with me this long. And it's like since I went back last week and just, like I said, made time for stuff. I made time to feel everything that hurt me. I made time to go back and check off the things that I blew off that I did not heal from, and that was one of them. But it's like, you had to call me some years ago. I would never let that girl think that she got to me. Never.
Right.
But it's like, maybe she did, Ashley. Maybe she did. Because looking back on all the stuff I did, girl, she got to you. It ain't no way you let that happen, but it happens. And here I am today, working on it, healing from it, moving forward.
Yeah. Because I have a past that. I mean, how should I say it? Like, I healed from it, but I didn't heal all the way. Like, dealing with, well, I guess it's just, I healed from it, but it just amount of how people would think of me because of my past. And like I felt some type of way about it. But now I'm like, to hell with it. It's either you love me, you talk to me, or you're not. You're
Right.
not. I mean that's life. People go through that. I mean, it was a messed up situation. I mean, we have to move forward.
Right.
And I mean, certain things God put in your life to make you strong and everything. It's not necessarily saying that, okay, this right, this here in the past did all of that. I mean, because I was vulnerable, I didn't know. But
right.
I mean, I guess I'm saying like it after so long, I asked God to, just heal me from it. And just, I mean, don't care what nobody think. I mean, hell, people have situations and past and everything else. They have situation like that or been dealing with situation like that for a long period of time.
Yep.
So you're not the only one.
Nope, it won't be the last.
Exactly.
It won't be the last.
So I had to really I guess figure that out. But I knew that, but I just was it was just dealing with me. So as of now, I'm like, okay, whatever. It happens to people every day.
Every single day. All day long.
Yeah.
Shoot. It is what it is. Like Lil Wayne said, shit happens, and since I'm the shit, I'm who it happened to.
Very much true.
Okay. But everything just comes down to me just feeling good about me, or you feeling good about you, and everyone else out there, you feeling good about yourself. Just make sure that is what drives you. That way people can't get to you. Words can't harm you. Make sure you are good to you.
Make sure you love yourself
first
before you love anybody.
Okay.
Get yourself together.
All the way together.
All the way.
Because this world is harsh. People are hard. Like people say, kids are harsh. Kids are harsh. Like
they are. Because maybe my baby will tell me in a minute because he told me, I think about 3 weeks ago, he was like, I was exercising, doing a little workout on YouTube. He's like, Mom, why are you doing that? You still not gonna lose no weight.
What the?
I said, you know what? Take your smart butt to your room. I was mad. He hurt my feelings, y'all. He hurt my feelings because I'm very determined to get this stomach together.
Okay.
All the way together.
So look, yours about like mine. When I was in the midst of like the New Beginnings episode, I changed my podcast picture to a picture of just myself. I still didn't like it, but I liked the picture. And I was like, I just need something more. So I just took the time to, of course, you see, I changed the name and the logo now. But like, then when I was taking those pictures, I was like, I need something fun and exciting. And even though Bella thought it was funny, I laughed, but I was like, dang, she might be right. You know what she said?
What she said?
She said, Mama, you look like SpongeBob. I said, oh. Franklin said, oh. Because he was taking my pictures, and I was like, let me see what they look like. Delete all of them. Don't even worry about them. Oh, my goodness. I was like, I really let myself go. Like, how?
Baby kids say the darndest thing.
Okay.
It's just like regressive Mom. Your stomach big. I said, okay, thank you. I said, mine's gonna be little just like yours. So my mine's gonna be little just like mine. What day? I said, yo, one day.
Just wait on it. It's coming.
It's coming.
And when it comes, And you see mama cut a food. Don't pay me no mind, baby.
I know.
But yeah, that confidence for me, it has to be there. Like you can't care about what other people think as long as you know you're good and you know yourself. Everything is just fine. And like, don't be like me trying to taste this perfect image of what your parents or somebody think you should be like, because you're not gonna be that.
You're not.
I found myself trying to chase perfection, and when I sat down and thought about it, I'm like, hey, you're not perfect. Play us fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Sit down, figure out who you are,
yep.
and be happy with yourself,
Yeah.
whether they like it or not.
Yeah.
Just be like, look, I love you, but I'm not fixing to do that because that's not me. Like, hold their hand and look in their eyes if you got to. I'm not gonna do that because my mom crazy. She'll slap me. She will slap me. Like sometimes, like when I was working before I got laid off before this pandemic, I would ask her, like, look, you think you still slap me into the middle of next week? I need my check. Like it's just stuff like that. Like I have to. My grandmother, I love her to death, but she's one of the ones that I have to be like, look, woman, I made some mistakes in the past. I'm not that person anymore. Like if you would just take the time, sit with me, talk with me, spend that time with me, push all that negative stuff out your head, you would see that I am a totally different person. And like reconnecting with my cousin, I haven't spoke to in like a year. Like that was, forget it, I was finna say that was like my sister. She's still my sister. I love her to death. And like when we talked, and it's like certain stuff that I was saying, and she was like, you know, after we got our little situation out, we just started talking and catching each other up. She was like, so actually, you mean tell me you ain't Snapchat? She like, oh baby, you have changed. I know it's a big change, a drastic change. Because if I had a did something, oh everybody was gonna hear about it. And I like the change. Yeah. So those are. Yeah,
I mean, with my mom, she, what I want to say, like she want me to do good and be successful in life, but at the same time, she know I have a life to live, and she just accepted.
Mhm.
But you can't please everybody though.
So can't.
You would never. It would never be enough for. It would. I can't even get it out. You would never be enough for everybody. You can't please everybody.
Right.
You just have to please yourself, and they just have to accept it. That eventually they will accept it.
They gonna have to, because my mama, it took her a while to accept me. For me, it's like, even though I'm grown, like I'll be 30 come February, and she just got like this a few months ago. She used to be like, you better not. No, you're not. You're not fixing to do this. No, you're not. Now she's like, you ain't finna do it, but whatever. You grown. Leave me alone. You pay your own bills. She's like that now. Now she's like that. Okay. But before then, it was like, what did I say? I'm your mama.
Yeah.
You know, but it's okay. Like our relationship has gotten a whole lot better. We talk a lot more, so she understands me a lot more now. And like, yeah, I'm grown, but I still share my location with my mama. Don't y'all tell nobody else did, but I still share my location with my mama. And one day I said, you know what I'm fixing to do? I'm fixing to turn my location off, and you won't see where I am. That's fine. Do what you got to do. Because she got to have to where she'll check and be like, where you at? Just to see if you're going to lie. But most of the time I'm at home, so she barely says anything to me. Now, my brother and my sister, they catch you. I don't. Not so much.
Not so much now, huh?
Okay.
Cause baby, those are the days, especially when you know you the oldest, you gonna catch it regardless. Regardless.
Okay. But in closing, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope we were able to shed some light on some things that would help you boost your confidence. And if you still have time, if you want to join me on this challenge of self-care and building yourself up, go right ahead. Of course, you could email me at audaciouslym@gmail.com or hit me up on Instagram or Facebook, either or, whichever floats your boat. But always remember to never chase perfection. You can only be you and nothing else, nothing less.
Know your worth
Okay.
and your value.
Especially that. Know your worth and value. Ladies, we're speaking to you with this. We'll say it one more time for me, friend.
Know your worth and know your value.
Oh, yes. You could get a long ways with that.
Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself. Definitely. Believe in yourself and speak kind to yourself. With those things, girl, you can do the impossible.
Impossible.
Guys, too.
Shoot.
Okay. Oh. I want to say next week if I can get all the guys together. If it's not next week, don't be disappointed. But I have a great episode coming up for the guys. So y'all be on the lookout for it. Okay? It's going to be a good one. I feel like a lot of you need to hear it. So tune in Monday morning at 9 a.m. to see what we're going to have popping off. Because this is going to be an episode for the guys. Ladies, you can listen to, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be the only lady in the room. So I'm going to need y'all to back me up somewhere in the comments or something, because I don't want to be torn apart by these men. Okay? All right. Bye. Have a great day.
Bye, y'all.